What's up, Tiny House Listings YouTube channel? I have not done a YouTube live since I think last year, where I was flying my drone over the ocean, and then everyone gave me crap for like doing a video on my drone that had nothing to do with tiny houses. So I apologize for that. But I was just taking a quick break. Anyways, I thought I'd get on here on Tiny House Listings YouTube and see what everyone's up to. It's been a while since I've been on here. So thanks for joining me. I don't really have anything specific to talk about except one thing. And I've been sitting on this idea for a very, very long time. And I even thought about making a separate YouTube channel about it, but I just wanted to see what people thought. So let's see. Replay. Okay, cool. Can you please shout me out? Yeah, the Frozen Pickle. What up, yo? Yeah, so I've been sitting on this one idea for a while, and I'll wait and see if some more people come on and join before. But the main thing I wanted to talk about that, and I also want to see if anyone has any like questions about tiny houses, or if there's anything that you've been going on. No problemo. Frozen Pickle. Cool. To see if there's anyone has anything on their mind about tiny houses or anything like that. I'm going to start doing a lot more videos with me in it because I have like a couple interesting projects coming up. I've been working on a little cabin, some other stuff. So hopefully I'll be on the channel more. But I've been featuring a lot of videos lately of tiny house builders because there's so many talented builders now that are doing amazing work. And with the new Tiny House Listings website, there's lots of listings coming in where people want to share their tiny house for sale, or just shout me out. Shadow Adam 4025. All right, cool. What up? Building my first tiny house now, Danny. Congrats, man. Awesome. When you're done with that, we'd love to share it on the channel or just let everyone know about it, what you're up to. How much do tiny houses generally cost? You're welcome. Tiny houses, the average tiny house sold on Tiny House Listings this year is $47,300. But that really doesn't mean a lot because like there's sheds that have sold for $5,000 and there's like luxury tiny houses that have sold for $100,000. So it's kind of hard to say. Hey there, what's the most expensive tiny house in the world? Well, I will tell you, I don't know what that is, but there is one on the Tiny House Listings site now called the Rapunzel Tower. It looks like Rapunzel used to live there, and it sits on 12 acres, and it's like $400,000. But when you look at it, you can tell it's absolutely beautiful. So, serious question. I'm based out of Norman, Oklahoma, and I would love to work for a company that sells tiny homes. Or just, how do I get into the business? Love tiny homes. Well, like to what degree? Do you want to sell them, or do you want to build the ones that do you want to build them and then sell them yourself? Like to what degree are you talking about? If you're talking about selling tiny houses online, then like, I'm not going to help you out at all because that's what I do. You could join the team. Yeah, send me a message. It's my girlfriend Erin in the background over here. Everyone. Hey. And our dog Elle. Yeah. Elle, what are you doing now? Everyone. Hey. We're chilling a little crash pad downtown Wilmington right now. Let's see. Excuse me. Easy way to find property. Is there a tiny house community by state? It's nice to have a way to find ones for sale by state. Cute puppy. Jazz says cute puppy. So really exciting. Coming up soon are going to be tiny house listings, parking listings. So there'll be tiny houses for sale and for rent. So say if you have like a tiny house and you have a farm and you want someone to like do a live work situation, like in exchange for cleaning out the horse stables, this is kind of a random example. You could stay on our land, or you could just pay a monthly fee or whatnot. So those will be coming soon on Tiny House Listings. And I think, so what'll happen is like, say if you see a tiny house that you like for sale or whatever, beneath it'll say land near this area and things like that. So that's coming really, really soon. We have a tech team that is, that's in the queue. So, Imperfect Introvert says, hello, Aaron. Yes. Haha, I didn't mean it's like I was wanting to take your job. Where do I go get message to possibly join the team? Just click send message. Let's see. Or you can just email me at support@tinyhouselistings.com. That's the one that I'm man every day. Here in a second, I want to, good job, Aaron. Aaron recommended that you contact us. Here in a second, I want to share some ideas that I have for you guys, and I would really, really love it if you give me some feedback. So the idea I've been setting on, bear with me, is that we have episodes here on the Tiny House Listings channel. So instead of just tours or like random things like products that people send me or something like that, it will be like literally like full on episodes. Like for example, tiny house cooking, right? So example, it'd be like Aaron and I in the tiny house cooking like once a week, right? So that'd be one episode. Chase says, I love your videos, man. You do a good job showing off the product. Thanks. Appreciate it, man. Really, really appreciate that. Maybe the creation process as well. When you say that, do you mean like building a tiny house? So for example, like it would be cooking. Like, so it would be like episode 10 of the tiny house cooking show that would show up here like every Tuesday, for example, right? And that'd be one. And another one would be like tiny house gardening, tiny house decor, tiny house off-grid ideas, tiny house space-saving ideas. So literally the end goal would be to have like one episode once per week here on the Tiny House Listings channel. And the only bad thing about sharing this with you guys is there'll probably be someone out there who will copy this idea because I haven't seen it yet, but who knows, maybe not. I'm doing a time lapse on the build. Where can I share that with you? Awesome. I would love to share that. Some people like a year ago, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I can't remember the name. They did one here on the channel. It has like 2 million views. It's crazy, but they like literally did the entire process. I'm guessing you're doing the same thing. So just send me an email, support@tinyhouselistings.com, and we'll share it. But that sounds really interesting. Yeah, thanks, Danny. I really appreciate it. I'd love to share that. So anyways, the idea is like every day of the week, like Sunday, you know that tiny house gardening or whatever is coming up, right? So the idea, alternative types of homes would be a great topic to add to your list. Yes. So when you say alternative, do you mean like not just tiny houses, like, I don't know, container homes, that type of thing? What does your team do? I'm interested in working more closely with the tiny house company. I want to do more than watch videos and do research. So right now we're about to start expanding the team. We're looking to some office space here in Wilmington. It's like a entire city basically that's made out of container homes, and we're looking at renting a office there. People are converting everything. Yes, they are. Buses, whatever. As an older retiree, I would like to see more models without loss. Yes, you know, that's actually happening. That's a good point. It's really starting to happen a lot more. You're starting to see a lot of fifth wheel trailers where the front, where it juts out that goes over into the bed of the truck, is literally like a step up, like a step stool or whatever. You should go right into like your king size bed. You're seeing that a lot. We're seeing a lot of that where have dual lofts and downstairs sleeping. I'm starting to see that more and more, especially as tiny houses have slowly gotten larger overall. Yeah, but so if you have any ideas, like we've picked our brains on this, as far as the tiny house episodes, let me know. That'd be great. What was email again? It's support@tinyhouselistings.com. Yeah, and so if any of you are builders, send me a message. I'd love to talk to you because we launched the new version of the tiny house back in late March, and so there's a lot of exciting new features with tiny house listings. But the overall goal of tiny house listings has always been to just help people on their tiny house journey. It's like, how can we help more people live the tiny house lifestyle and provide solutions that allow to facilitate that? That's we're super passionate about. That's always been our goal since 2010 when we started, and it always will be. So it's just kind of evolving and trying to figure out how to get better at doing that. So anyways, take a sip of wine here. I have a really, really interesting project coming up for my father's tiny house. If any of you guys have been following along with that, he has a small solar setup, and it's pretty good, but it's not big enough. So we're going to be installing a 2.5 kilowatt system that will run his air conditioner, fridge, lights, everything with no generator. Dude, are you buzzed as I am? No, I'm not. I'm not, actually. I've had like 2 beers tonight and half a glass of wine. So, would you possibly collaborate on a website idea? Send me a message and it kind of feels like at this point in the game in 2018, if you're talking about tiny house things, almost everything's already been done. But there's a good chance maybe you thought of something that hasn't been, which I'd be really interested in hearing. Okay, just send an email. I appreciate it. Yeah, okay, I'll check that out as soon as we get off this thing. Thanks, Chase. But anyways, the main thing I wanted to share with you is the tiny house video episodes idea. I think there's a lot there. Like the idea would be to like, I don't know, provide information that I think would really help people and also hopefully entertain. There's a lot of people who live in tiny houses that are really, really good on camera. And if that's you, like if you live in a tiny house and you're good on camera and you know a lot and you feel like you have a voice and you want to share it, send me an email. Maybe we could work together. We could figure out how to grow your audience and also maybe get paid at the same time. So just send me an email. Aaron, do you have anything else? Can you think of anything? So Erin's going to start working with tiny house listings more. She's going to start working with us, and because she's very, very accomplished businesswoman, very, very smart, and so she's going to help us out with some things as well. I wish channels like HGTV showed tiny house more often. I'd love to do it when they show them off on tiny house. I do love it when they show them off on Tiny House Hunters. Yeah. You know, the FYI channel has Tiny House Nation. I've told that story so many times. I was scheduled to be the host of that, but it didn't work out. But the host that they have on there, I haven't met him. He seems like a really great guy. But yeah, that's a really cool show. But personally, I'd rather be on here on YouTube than on TV. It seems like TV is a dying thing. It's a thing of the past. Anyways, yeah, FYI Network. That's right. Let's see. What channel? Chase says, what channel? What channel are you referring to? Maybe I am a little buzzed. If I have a tiny house ideas that I would like to make into floor plans, who should I contact? That's a good question. Vina Lastuda. She is with Soul House Tiny Homes. She lives in one that's SOLHAUS. She works with a lot of people in that field. So yeah, Jeremy, your channel is really cool. Thank you so much. Thank you, appreciate it. Yeah, so if there's anyone that lives in a tiny house and they feel like they have a voice and they're good on camera and they want to work together, send me an email. Maybe we can work on episodes together. Topic focused videos would be great for those looking to do a remodel as well as those looking to do a new build. It's a good idea. Yeah, so you're saying okay, maybe the topic would be people who are actually building a tiny house. They can bring you along, kind of like that old show. Ironically enough, I've been working with them. This Old House. Remember this show with Bob Vila? You guys are old enough to remember that. Yeah. So, all right. Well, this is getting a little long-winded. I feel like I've been on here long enough. But yes, shoot me an email, support@tinyhouselistings.com if you have any ideas or any ways I can make the channel better. I've been waiting to see how the Kodiak is holding up as a full-time generator of your dad's, Richard. Yeah, so it's doing well. The only problem is just simply not enough. Because the biggest problem is you can add an infinite amount of batteries and storage capacity. The problem is the bottleneck is that it only can hold 600 watts of charging power at a time, and that is just not enough input to run a mini split system in the summer. And here in North Carolina, we have 100% humidity and 90+ degree days in the summer. It's just, you have to have air conditioning. So it's not enough. So we're about to work with another company. The Kodiak, we're actually going to migrate that back to a cabin that we're working on, and then we're going to put the 2.5 kilowatt system coming into place soon. We're actually building a frame for all those panels now. It's appreciate it. And if there's anything I can do to help you out in your tiny house journey, please let me know. See ya.